Hey, I am here with the Minijam 109 played Heart Donor. I'm doing video feedback because I find it a lot better than text feedback since I find by the end of by the end of playing a game, I tend to forget a lot of information, so it's a lot easier if I just ramble on. This is Heart Donor and it looks pretty neat. I saw a bit of the kind of development in the Discord from Yali. Looks pretty sick in my opinion. WASD to move, arrows to attack. Die if you lose all your hearts. Just I am playing the web build, I will say. I don't know why I expected that to one-shot them. The visuals and sounds are really nice. Gotcha. So the limitation of the jam, so this is a jam game, the limitation of the jam was health is a tool, so your health, your hearts are literally your weapon. And that is a very neat take. Okay, so the kind of red ones. There's a lot of post-processing, it looks like, or like bloom. I should have read what that did. Yeah, I was trying to see if there was a way to, like, pass the turn without moving with, like, space, but it does not seem there was. This is a really cool entry. I don't know if it's randomly generated, but if it is, that is just, like, an extra layer of, like, that's sick. More damage, tiny range. Nice. It's really neat. So I did see a little bit of this before I started playing. Which is, I think if the mechanic was just throwing hearts, that would have been kind of neat. But the fact that you have, like, different types of hearts that do different things is really cool. Oh. Oh, that destroys it. Oh, no. No throwing damages enemy on touch, but it also gets consumed. Oh, that makes it kinda bad. Armored. Shorter range, more health. Nice. Right now, I'm definitely feeling really strong. So how small is the range? Okay, it's literally one. God, that throw, like, thunder particle is super sick. Also, damn, the music's good too. So much about this entry is just really good. I don't know what to say. 4-3. I do like that there's a floor counter, so I know how far I've actually gone. Another knife heart? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I definitely think what's the word? Like some sort of pass turn. Maybe E does that, and I just don't know. Just so that you can kind of wait. I mean, I had one in my game, and then I removed it because it was too useful, but... So it's not necessary, but definitely could help. Because I'm getting... Games like this, the randomly generated dungeons that are tile-based, always make me think of, like, the mystery dungeon games. And a very useful thing you can do in those games is the, Sec. One of the very useful things you can do in that game is, just, like, pass a turn so enemies move towards you, so you can just wait for them, but... I find in some games that can be, like, too good. Oh, that also penetrates, I just realized. I think it's a very interesting choice that you can't, like... You can't like cycle your hearts without attacking. Like you have to attack in order to use them. Oh god. I do like the dagger hearts. The arrow heart is also just extremely good. Let me quickly fix the Discording. Sorry about that. That was my Discord. I am a professional at this sort of thing. I do feel really strong right now. I don't know if there's like a boss. There's a new enemy, so it does seem like it's getting harder. Maybe. Those are the fast enemies. I think your game works very similar to how mine does, which is the every time you move, like enemies like have a value that ticks down, and then once it ticks down enough, they act. It's just such a good way to do like different enemy types in these tile-based turn-based games. Okay, yeah, those are just the fast guys. But there's a very, I feel like, interesting, oh god, like way people might end up playing this, which is like, oh god, no, that's actually really bad. So if an enemy steps on any of your hearts, oh, I lost a knife heart. So if an enemy steps on any heart, they break. That is really important to know. No throwing damage. Damage enemies on touch. Oh, I was using that wrong. I thought that heart damaged enemies who stepped on it. Probably because I didn't read. Did I just blow my... Oh god, that was just dumb. Oh my god. I'm trying to like... Oh, I'm just... It's like funny because these enemies aren't actually they aren't actually dealing that much damage to me. I just keep throwing my daggers under them, or my hearts underneath them. Oh, I threw all of my hearts. Okay, so the high score... This game also has an online leaderboard. I remember hearing about that, and that is sick. Let me submit this score. How do I submit this score? Okay, let's try to get the high score. I might stick a while trying to get the high score. So it does seem randomly generated. Okay, that's neat. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I just immediately... Oh, I clicked out. Yeah, pro tip. The game literally tells you, tip, don't... Why am I like that? I'm so used to having a lot of hearts. There we go. I don't have much feedback other than this shit's great. Okay. Nice. So it is 100 points per floor and a little bit of points per kill. I really shouldn't... I guess it doesn't matter. If you tank a hit to get a heart, or to, like, prevent a heart from being picked up, that's, like, good, because... Or at least equivalent, because either way you're losing one heart. Interesting. I need to realize... Oh, God. Actually, what is the range of a regular? It's, like, 4? Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. Is there... I wonder if there's a cap on hearts you can get. Oh. I was just going too fast. That was just bad on my part. It does not seem like enemies can go through chests, so that's nice. And those arrows, the arrow hearts must not do that much damage. I don't know what it means by on touch. I tried walking into an enemy like that while I had one in my hand, but it did not seem to work. Oh, I just realized that there's a little bit of like a shake on the hearts when you move. It's kind of neat. There's a lot of just like visual polish that's super nice in this entry. I know, I just... I wonder if the spike heart literally means like when you're attacked, which is kind of hard to like set up. I feel like the spike hearts kind of suck. Which means I could do like I could take it and just like throw it and leave it to get rid of it. So let me quickly do that to get rid of that. Nice. I do think what it probably is the spike hearts deal damage if you get hit. Oh my god. If you like get hit while your next heart is one. I just think that's very hard to like set up in a way that's like consistent and not bad. So wow, I'm getting bodied here. Yeah, I feel like the armored heart is going to be better than a regular heart. This is such a like content dense entry, by the way, and that's just always impressive. Since your levels are randomly generated, I don't imagine it'd be that hard to like implement a new tile set to generate with. Like you go through like 5 floors and then the tile set changes. Stuff like that just adds a lot in my opinion. What? I can't move. My inputs are no longer working. You can also use... Oh, I didn't realize. Somebody else find this bug? Was I moving too fast? I literally can't move. My inputs have died. Sorry, I got something in my throat. Well, time to reload. This was also made for Squarespace. I think I remember hearing about that. Decay. Okay, let's go again. I want to beat the high score. It was like 3K, I think. Here's the thing, it does... I can't see my score on this floor, so I wonder if if like the tutorial floor does not count. In which case I'm not gonna bother killing enemies. Yeah, my score is still 0, so... God, I think this could make a really good roguelike. Just like keep working on it. Add like passive items that are more than just the hearts, that like maybe buff effects, have rooms where you pick a heart to add. I feel like what would be fun in a game like this is like building up your own build in these type of roguelikes. So I feel like the a very obvious, or not obvious, but a good change would be that enemies can't destroy hearts by stepping over them, but just make hearts a lot more rare. That's just one way to do it. You could keep it like this perfectly and you just like stack up hearts. I just worry that it would get a little hard to balance later game areas, because I feel like I'm pretty tanky a lot of the time. Oh my god, never mind, I'm an idiot. This game's hard. This game's too hard. Too hard for me. It feels like hitting an enemy restart, like, sets their move counter to, like, 0. Okay, I think spikes do work by enemies stepping on them, which makes them really spicy as they're, like, a consumable, basically. But that's perfectly fine. So, man, those arrows are nice, but it feels like they don't do any damage. It does feel like hitting an enemy delays its action, and that is really nice. What might be a very nice addition is specifically like enemy HP bars, so it's a lot easier to like make tactical decisions. Like, oh, do I attack that enemy or again, or do I like get some distance instead of kind of just like speculating whether it will kill, something will kill or not. Just I'm a big fan of clarity in these sorts of games, just because I like it when these sort of games are more strategy than oh god. Oh god, I hope that didn't destroy my arrows. Oh fuck. I just took a bunch of hits for like no reason. This entry is really cool. Like I can't express it enough that this is just a very well executed game in like every way. It's got an interesting design, cool concepts and mechanics, good graphics and gameplay, or and sound design. I feel like there's like a layer of bloom over everything though, and I feel like that might be a little overkill. I don't think it needs this much kind of glow effect. But I'm generally a I'm not that big into like post-processing, so that might be why I think that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, psst. God dang. That 300 score is pretty... It's pretty sick. Or pretty sick. Okay. I think I'll give it a few more tries. I don't know if I'm submitting the score or not. That could use a little more feedback. Okay. You know, if that didn't play out any differently, I just realized I probably would have totally accidentally killed myself. Just throwing my hearts away again. It's very interesting. This game feels really easy, and then all of a sudden it feels really hard just because you start losing hearts all in like a sequence. To be honest, what I really want... Yes. What I really want is a bunch of knife hearts. They seem so good. Because it's like... since they're not really ranged, they do a lot of damage, and it's like, okay, I can... Again? Am I, like, going too fast? Or is, like, an error occurring? I wonder if this is a mobile-only bug. Nice. I do appreciate... Oh god, right. I do like that there's like this little tutorial level where you just... It seems like you always get 5 hearts. Nice. Sure. I'm going to try to go a bit fast. Speed run. No, I have no daggers this time, and that's a little scary. Though I can use the regular hearts at melee range. There's nothing stopping me from that. Except that I don't like getting hit. Knife heart. I do feel like the knife heart is definitely the best. If I had to like rate the hearts power-wise. So if I want to get to the high score through floors alone, I need to get to floor 30-ish? I really need to abuse choke points a lot more. It's like have all of the enemies rush in. Nice. Okay, I'm definitely starting to get into the groove a lot more. I'm worried... I am wondering if there's a heart cap. I feel like that could be a, Oh god, that was just me going too fast. I feel like having too many hearts might become... Oh, that chest gave me gold. Oh, is that how you get really high scores? Is that chests drop gold if you're maxed out? Because that's a really... That is a very smart choice for a game with a leaderboard. Though I think it might be a good idea to have it be more clear if that is the case. Like a little text pop-up that's just like... full. I feel like even just the simple word full popping up over the muddy chest would be like, okay, I'm full on hearts, I guess. Nice. God, this is such an amazing entry, like, just in general, like, everything about it. It's really fun. Feels strategic. Okay, yeah, that totally is the case, which means if I can find all the chests, I'm gonna have a bunch of points. Okay. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good run for score, since I can now... As long as I keep my hearts. I think that's a really... no! No! Oh, there goes the run. Well, this is a very glaring bug, in my opinion. This game... But, yeah, I'll give my final thoughts, though. This game is great. Like, really, really good. The gameplay is fun. I don't know if that is a bug though. Maybe that's the decay part of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if there's any talk about this bug in the comments. somebody else doing video feedback. Nice. I wonder if this is a browser bug. This might be a browser-only bug. Either way, really great work. Again, my really good run died to that. I think it would be good to make it clear that if you have full hearts, chests give extra gold. Just a little pop-up that says full. Although I was able to figure that out pretty fast. I think having a leaderboard for this sort of game is really smart, especially for a jab. Like, for a jab, it's not easy to set up a leaderboard, but the benefits are just, like, fantastic, because then you can have people compete, and the more people who play, the more scores there are. And you can really, like, appeal to, like, the more competitive people. And jams tend to be filled with people who like competition. You never would have guessed. But yeah, just everything about this entry was good. Like, I have very little negative to say about it, other than there's that bug. The spike heart feels worthless. To be fair, the only hearts that felt really useful were like regulars, armored, and the dagger. The arrow heart is cool. It just like feels like it does so little damage, which I get because otherwise it'd be kind of insane. Then again, enemies just get so tanky that like I don't think the I feel like if the arrow heart did regular damage, that would be like fine, because regular damage isn't much, and arrows are so easy to lose and have them break on an enemy. I think arrows should be buffed, just like to do regular damage, because it's one of those things that you're kind of improvising with the hearts you get, and all of the hearts are better than the default heart. So it's not like people are gonna stack up on arrows. They might like before a chest throw away a heart to pull another heart and see if it's like an arrow heart, and then eventually get an inventory full of arrow hearts. It's just that even if they like go through all the work to set that up, I don't think it's that worth it. It's like good, it's just not like you're sacrificing so much score. So I think arrows should get buffed. And that's like my only complaints are with like the balance, because visually, auditorially, even just gameplay wise, like everything's super solid. Like, this is a fantastic entry. I mean, visual-wise, a few things. I do think there was way too much glow, personally. I'm not a fan of lots of glow. And the character could use more animation. I think he's perfectly fine as is. But, you know, I didn't even do animation for movement and stuff, but animation's nice. This is a good addition. Because I'm just grasping out at straws for things I could suggest. Because, damn, really good entry. I would recommend renaming the menu button, since there's no menu. It just brings you back to the start of a run. I assume you planned for a main menu and just didn't have time, which, fair. But again, really, really awesome entry all around. You nailed it. Amazing thumbnail art. Pretty good screenshots. It could be I think because your game is so visceral and like juicy, I feel like GIFs would have been a really good option. And the way I usually set up GIFs is I record with OBS a few seconds, and then I just go to GIF or video to GIF. It's really, this website's really easy to use. You plug in your GIF here, you get an output as a GIF, then you could crop it to fit the size. You can pick a frame rate. Like, there's a lot of tools to like compress the video down to a size that itch.io allows. So I do highly recommend GIFs, because GIFs are really great. I think you had, did you have GIFs for 23? Hell yeah, you did. You know GIFs. There's no reason for me to go into that. But yeah, really awesome entry all around. Man, you only put this in pretty good games, not in best games? Damn. Though 23 deaths in hell is pretty fucking amazing, so. Anyways, yeah, very, very good entry. Cheers.